enough of you trying to say that, oh, I want to come out of something, I want to do like this, I want to do like that, and then at the end of the day, you end up not doing it. Like, it happens like this, right? At the beginning of the year, you're so fired up, you're doing this stuff, you're doing this stuff, like you're just putting it all out with your kind of plans and rules that you have, the desires you have for the year without proper planning. That's the first thing that happens. Then in the middle of the year, you're suddenly tired. You don't want to do anything again because you're not flowing with the flow. You're not flowing with how it's going. If you should go that way or you should go the other way. That's just how it end up. And let me tell you, so if you, I'm holding this sticky note here because I have listed it out. These are some of the things that I do. These are some of the things that I have observed others do. Other great people, other people that are moving their life, like are living the lifestyle that they want to live. This is what I have observed, I have seen, I have tested that they do, that I'm about to share with you. Let me tell you, one of it is stop self pity and self doubt. Stop self. You see all this. I wasn't born that way. That was not how I was born. I wasn't born with a silver spoon. I wasn't born with a golden spoon. I wasn't even born with a spoon at all. This one, that one, that one, this one. And my parents, we grew up in. I grew up in a very rough background. I did like this. I did like. Please, it's okay. It's enough of all this self pity. Stop self pity. Why? Like why? You're not an adult. You're not a full grown adult. What you should do is to find out how you can be better for your own self. Yes, your parent has made the mistake, but what can you do to be better? What can you do to not make that same mistake for your children? What can you do to achieve the kind of stuff that you want to get? Exactly like what? This is not the time to say, you now you get opportunity now, me I no get. You create the opportunity, create the fucking opportunity for yourself. I'm sorry, I just have to use it because the whole thing is so annoying. I hear people say that. I was having a discussion with somebody the other day, and he was like, yes, nah, you get the opportunity. We will not be getting. And I'm like, do you know me? Do you know where I'm coming from? In short, you even have more better opportunities than I have. I mean, I created it for myself. I created those opportunities that you think that I have. I created it for myself. I became intentional about my life. So the next one is stop people pleasing. My dear, even Jesus, even Jesus, this whole people pleasing thing, people still hated him. He helped a lot of people. He went to meet people. He did a lot of things with them. Healed the sick, fed 5,000, did all of those things. But guess what? People still hate him. People people hate him, don't they? People detested him. They even crucified him. So wake up and know that you're not the first, and neither is it going to change. Things are going to keep on happening the way they are happening if you don't stop people pleasing. Go ahead and do the things that you said you want to do. Don't mind what they are going to say or what this other person is going to think, because see, you need it for yourself. If you're doing people pleasing, then you're not a big dreamer. People that dream big, they don't think about how to please people, because at the end of the day, people are still going to hate you and detest you. So if you wanted to start that YouTube page, go ahead and start it. If you wanted to start that TikTok account and then you want to dance, you want to do all those stuff, go ahead and do it because it's going to pay you. Stop wondering what extra people are going to say. There's nothing you're going to do about it. There's absolutely nothing that you're going to do about it. Then I have on this sticky note here. I said, stop thinking about money. Stop what? Stop thinking about money. Okay, so now you have list of goals written down. You have list of goals that have already been written down. You have them all written and all of that. And the next thing you're busy thinking about is um how am I going to get the money that I'm going to do this? What am I going to do? Where's the money going to come from? I don't even have resources. I need money. Mm-mm, my dear, don't do that. No, 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 no. You've been doing that for the past 4 years or 5 years. And how has it been going? No, let's be sincere. How has it been going? What you should do now is very simple. Go ahead and write those plans without even thinking about where the cash is going to come from. Go ahead and write it down. Go ahead and fill it down. Think about the little steps that you can take concerning those goals that doesn't involve money. And yeah, I've even written a little book about how you can get resources to fund your dreams, how you can make other people fund your dreams. I've written something like that. I recently did, and if you're interested in it, let me know. Drop a comment below, and I'll let you know how to get it. So that is it. You don't let money not be the first thing you're thinking about. Let me tell you a story. I as of a time I wanted to start my fashion brand, my fashion business. Let's say fashion business because now it's now that I actually want to open. So the time when I wanted to start it, this is what happened. I listed down all the things I wanted to do and I thought everything I needed was just money. Not until when the money came, I went into the market and couldn't even find where to buy the things that I wanted to buy because I did not know. I've never gone for market survey before. I didn't know how to go about the things I wanted to buy. I didn't know what exactly I was going to buy. If I should buy this one, I should buy that one. I did like I didn't even have a market that I want to go and sell to. There's a platform, yes. Almost everybody uses WhatsApp to sell. But I didn't know I didn't have a market, like people that I'm going to send this thing to and be like, okay, take this thing. I'm selling this stuff. No, they were not there. That's because before you start thinking about the money that you need as a resource, there are other steps that you need to take. For example, you want to start content creation, you're like, I don't have the money for it. I don't have an iPhone. I don't have a ring light. I don't have a this. I don't have a mic. Excuse you. What about your Android? What about your Android phone? Can't you stay in your room in front of your window if you do have a window? Because I don't have. I have a window, but the window is not functioning. If you do have a window that the sunlight comes in, can't you stay in your house and create those sound, edit it, put color grading, and it comes out better? So you're getting my point now. So stop doing this. Oh, it's all about money. It's all about money. It's not all about money. People want to know your dream. People want to know the kind of dreams you have. People want to understand it because they will be able to. When they understand it, they'll be able to fund it. So I think early last year I wanted to run this fashion show, gorilla fashion show to be precise. Though at the end of the year I was not able to host it because of one thing or the other, which was not money. But at first you would think it's money. I discovered that I was not ready. I discovered that I needed to put some things first in the background before I want to host something like that, which I didn't have. But imagine I had the money, I would, or I had the resources at that time. I would have just lavished it, did that stuff, and I won't be able to repeat it again the second time. That's how it works. That's how it works. So remove the money from your mind. I removed the money from my mind first, created the plan, followed it, called people. And now when some resources were coming in for me to do the thing, it ended up that I discovered that I did not even need the money. It was not the money that was the main character that I needed. It was something else. It was for me to solidify some things, set it down, and so that it can work. Let me see if this mic is working. It's still working. And set it down so that it can work. This video is going to be longer than necessary because I'm going to explain everything in detail. So the this 1, 2, 3. The next thing on my list here, the next thing on my list, better, so that you can see the way I'm seated. The next thing on my list now is have a routine. Have a routine. What is your morning routine like? Okay, you like I'm not a morning person. Good and fine. What type of routine do you have? Do you have routines like listening to podcasts while you're having your bath, or listening to podcasts while you're doing other things? Do you have a routine like at least I read a book 15 minutes of the day? Do you have a routine that says you pray? What type of routine do you have? What's your routine? What's your habits? Do you just wake up in the morning and then you start scrolling through social media and you go back to sleep? Have a morning routine if you can. The reason why I said if you can is because there are different works that people do. Probably you are a 9 to 5 worker and you're watching this, and having a morning routine might not actually favor you like that, because probably you sleep late in the night due to your work, and then you have to wake up in the morning and still move. But look at it, you have a routine. And if you want to have a morning routine, good and fine, have a morning routine. What do you do in the morning when you wake up? Remove your phone. Limit your phone. Push your phone away in the morning when you wake up. That's the first thing to do. Push your phone away. Don't scroll through social media. Don't do anything that has to do with Instagram, Facebook, and the rest of them. What you do first, what you do first is you list down how your day is going to be like. If maybe you didn't do it the night before the morning, you jot down how do you want today to be like. What is my to-do list? You start doing your to-do list. Then after that, you pray. Prayer is very important. You pray. You pray in the morning when you wake up. You read a devotional. For example, that's what I do. You read a devotional. You read Rhapsody of Realities. That's what I read. I read Rhapsody of Realities. You read a devotional. You do your meditation. After you finish writing your to-do list, because it's very important. You do your meditation. You listen to podcasts, listen to messages like the word of God, because that's the same thing that I'm just telling you what I do. But you need to have your own morning routine that works for you. Then I do exercise. I wake up, I drink water, I do my exercises, I do my meditation. As I'm doing my meditation, I'm listening to the message. I'm listening to a message that um is geared towards my day or is geared towards the week. Probably this period I've been listening to stuff on speed. And yes, you choose your message you listen to. Then you on your podcast, you on your YouTube, you start listening to some podcasts. Leave social media. Then you document some, do a journal, have a journal, like write a journal of okay, how was yesterday? What happened yesterday? What happened to me yesterday? Journal, write it down. Have a routine that works. Read book in the morning if you can, depending on what when your routine is. Pray depending on when your routine is. So yeah, I said have a routine.